K&N air intake system was designed to increase vehicle power and acceleration by reducing restriction in the intake path. The K&N 77-1562 KTK air intake system fits 2010 and 2011 Jeep Liberty models with 3.7-liter engines. The 77-1562 KTK air intake system is not legal for highway use in California. The intake kit includes components that have been designed or matched to the needs of these vehicles to produce a safe horsepower increase. Detailed installation instructions are included with this kit. The tools needed for this install are shown. Turn off the ignition and disconnect the negative battery cable. Release the red locking tab, then disconnect the inlet air temp sensor electrical connection. Disconnect the crankcase vent hose at the rear of the engine, leaving the elbow attached to cylinder head. Release the two upper airbox retaining clips. Loosen hose clamp at the throttle body. Remove the upper airbox and intake tube assembly from the vehicle. Lift up the lower airbox assembly to dislodge it from the mounting grommets. Then disconnect the fresh air duct from the lower airbox. Then remove the lower airbox from the vehicle. Install the included silicone hose onto the throttle body and secure it with the provided hose clamp. Attach the filter adapter into the heat shield and secure it with the provided hardware. Install the provided edge trim onto the heat shield. Some trimming of the edge trim will be necessary. Install the rubber-mounted stud onto the L-shaped heat shield mounting bracket using the provided hardware. Install the heat shield mounting bracket assembly onto the heat shield using the provided hardware. Install the silicone hump hose onto the filter adapter and secure it with the provided hose clamp. Install the heat shield mounting standoff onto the C-shaped mounting bracket using the provided hardware. Install the bracket standoff assembly onto the heat shield using the hardware provided. Attach the short standoff assembly to the heat shield and secure it with the provided hardware. Remove the front upper left ECU mounting bolt. Place the heat shield assembly into the vehicle so the mounting standoffs are secured in the factory airbox mounting grommets. Secure the mounting bracket to the ECU using the bolt removed in step 17. Install the provided NPT vent fitting into the K&N intake tube. Install the provided grommet into the K&N intake tube. Carefully remove the fragile inlet air temperature sensor from the factory tube. Install the inlet air temperature sensor into the grommet installed during step 21. Install the K&N intake tube into the silicone hose at the filter adapter, then into the silicone hose on the throttle body. Secure the intake tube with the provided hose clamps. Install the provided hose mender into the provided crankcase vent hose. Install the crankcase vent hose onto the NPT fitting on the K&N intake tube. Install the hose mender end into the factory elbow on the valve cover. Some trimming may be necessary. Install the K&N air filter onto the filter adapter and secure it with the provided hose clamp. Reconnect the inlet air temperature sensor electrical connector. Reconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Double check to make sure that everything is tight and properly positioned before starting the vehicle. It will be necessary for all K&N high-flow air intake systems to be checked periodically for realignment, clearance, and tightening of all connections. Failure to follow the above instructions or proper maintenance may void warranty.